What's going on, everybody? Hey, just wanted to drop in, do a little live video today. Keish, Bimsy, Felix, good luck out there today, bro. I can't be there today. That's why I tagged you guys in the video, man, because today we're going to be speaking about nutrition for just overall health. And actually, the reason why I tagged Keisha and Felix in it, because I had a long convo with Keisha the other day just before brother's fight with his nutrition and weight cut. And it kind of sparked a little bit of my thinking for today, so I kind of wanted to jump on and go live just to touch on a little bit of that with people. I chronically am always asked so many different questions about how to eat, what to eat, this, that, and the third, what foods to stay away from, why not to eat, or when to starve your body, why try intermittent fasting, what phase of intermittent fasting, all different types of things. I'm just 24/7 asked, and it's great because this is where I excel, is about the body and about nutrition and how to help people. And that's why I just give it back so freely. But the big kicker is that I just want to get across to everybody, food's not the enemy. Stop hating food. Stop demonizing food. Stop thinking we can't eat any foods we want. Yes, if you go to McDonald's every day, guess what? You're going to be probably a little overweight. If you eat ice cream every day, and I love ice cream, I love it, guess what? We're probably going to be overweight. If we eat fruit packets every day and we drink beer every day, well, guess what? We're going to have a beer belly. This I know for a fact. Not because I drink every day, but because I myself do not withhold my body from allowing it to have fun. I will go out and have some beers and go eat foods I'm not supposed to and things like that. But the point of the nutrition that I want to get across for today's video is I like to always educate people. Try to eat as natural as possible and as close to source as possible. Look at some of the countries in the world that have, in our whole world, let's look at a couple countries that have some of your highest life rates, like meaning that they live for a very long time. Look at countries like Japan and China. Like an 80-year-old grandma is a normal thing there. 90-year-old grandma is a normal thing. You don't have them eating McDonald's every single day. You go over the ocean, so Atlantic Ocean, you go into Europe, like let's look at just even a McDonald's, since it's been mentioned twice in my video today. A McDonald's size burger, fries, and drink is actually smaller in France than it is in US. The exact same menu. What does that say to you? You know, a lot of our foods that most of these places are buying, that we're going and we're buying. David, what's going on, bud? A lot of these foods that we're going and we're buying to cook for our restaurants and things like this, yes, everyone has to make a buck, but a lot of the times they're coming from places where the food isn't as wholesome, or it doesn't have as much nutrition as it used to, which is why now we are in an age of supplements, health supplements, lots of health supplements. You're in an age of DNA tests and multiple different health assessments and things for just a person to individually find out about themselves and what they should or shouldn't be eating, okay? And this plays hugely into just longevity. Nutrition for overall health. A lot of our diseases in America, but primarily like our top 3, we can beat just by eating properly. Little bit of exercise. Hell, we can even drop the exercise and let's just talk about the food. Most of the things that go on within our bodies, our problems, we can usually combat with some level of nutrition. Some way, form, or another, we can influence it. Yes, you're not going to get rid of some forms of cancer, this, that, and the third, but you know what? You can live healthier for the time that you do have it and extend that life just by feeding better, rather than just like checking off on that list and like, I'm going to eat McDonald's, McFlurries every day. Like, I get it. I like them too. But it's all about how we treat our body. It's a machine. We are what we eat. Sorry, my car's alerting me that the guy in front of me stopped too soon. These cars these days are crazy. So back to the nutrition, when I was talking about with my friend Keisha, you know, and she was like real nervous because her brother was having a tough weight cut as it was just coming up really close to his fights that he had for this weekend. And I was letting her know, as she was explaining to me about what he's eating, how he's been eating, and all this stuff, like, it's on point. The kid, what's going on, Scott? What's going on, Jimmy? The kid, Felix, it was on point. He's eating well. He's feeding well. He's nourishing his body. Not just feeding, nourishing it. Like couple little pound weight cut in water is not going to affect his performance. His body is going to be fired and ready to go. And that's what matters. That's where it really comes down to play for us. At the end of the day, if we are eating right and we're feeding our body right and we are paying attention to basics, maybe some vitamins, some magnesium, some vitamin D. Most of us are deficit short in magnesium or vitamin D. I mean, I live in South Florida. I don't know how you could be deficit down here, but there are some. But nonetheless, there's always something our body needs that if we give it just a little bit of it, something else gets a little better. Okay, it can influence hormones and everything that goes on within our body, and that's huge. And that's what I want to leave you guys with today. Think about it. Your body is your machine, and what you feed it is going to be a direct representation of how long you're here to leave a legacy for you and your family and your kids, and how much of quality of life you have for the time you're here. This isn't to disappoint any of you guys either, okay? Just want you guys to know, like, there's people here like myself, other individuals that have jumped on this video and I see watching it. They are nutritionists and trainers themselves too. Reach out to someone you know that has information and that's willing to give you that information and help you figure out what's better for you, for your body. Guys, if you just want to try a free health assessment, leave a message or a comment in this. I have a free health assessment on my webpage. It's about 5 minutes long, and it is very detailed, and it's helped out a lot of individuals. If you're interested to go more deeper down the rabbit hole and you'd like to get a DNA test and find out even more about your body and what you should be eating and doing and how you should training, drop a comment, DM me. I also have a DNA mouth swab test available on my website as well. Guys, I hope to hear from you soon. Jay from Jay Hess Wellness. Create your future.